Alright. June. Alright, welcome to Robot Adventures Review. Children. Dumbasses. Stupid people. People without patience. You need patience. You do not need to watch this video. If you're watching this video to hear about the Ryobi Hobby Station and you are impatient, then I don't even know why you are doing this hobby. You need patience. Alright, so this is my review and my warning. I think the thumbnail will say it. Do not buy this Ryobi Hobby Station unless you are a high level hobbyist. If you are, or unless you want to spend a lot more money on new tools. And let's get into it. Yeah. It's not a good thing for, it depends on how you look at it. If you're a real hobbyist and you can figure stuff out, then, yeah, it's like, okay, it's just a challenge. Unnecessary challenge. Easily rectified and should have been taken care of by Ryobi, but no, it's left up to the community to fix their product. Yeah. So, like, if you're just starting to get into crafting and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, I'm going to get this hobby station and stuff like that, I would say, no, don't do that. Not yet. Not yet until this has settled, and you would be way better off getting into Dremel, because they've got their stuff sorted for a couple years. This is still in the beginning stages where they're still trying to get stuff. I guess they're trying to get stuff done, or they're just jumping into the market, into the rotary tool market. Dremel is a rotary tool. That means it rotates around in a circle, and the thing that's attached to the motor rotates around in a circle, and that's the rotary tool. Dremel is the name brand of the rotary tool. Everything is not a Dremel. Rotary tools are not Dremels. A Dremel is a rotary tool. It's like, oh, all cars are Nissans. No. Nissan is a car. Toyota is a car. Yeah. Just labeling everything as a Dremel, that's wrong. So, to skip to the end, This tool does not allow you to use the 2 rotary tools that were available prior to this hobby station. Yeah, you can use them by themselves, but there is no attachment. There is no way to attach those tools to the hobby station. Alright, I'm back. It's your boy, Robot. I know it says your boy and all that stuff. It's a little bit strange if you're watching videos with people saying that. It's a little bit strange. Yeah. Alright, so these are your 2 pre-hobby station rotary tools. You got the whatever this one was. I forgot what the name of it was. Does it have a label somewhere on its ass? Oh, there it goes. It's the P460, and this one is the PRT100. Alright, and you were like, why do you have all that stuff over there on the... Because you're gonna need a 3D printer. The thing with the hobby station is that these, I guess, legacy tools were not considered, and you can't attach them to your hobby station, which is kind of ass. It's full ass. Alright, so yeah, there's a lot of problems with this thing. And maybe it was done by committee. Let's look at the tube. So in all your photos, you'll see that the top of the top of this what bird's nest, this what do they call it, cord holder? Yeah, they called it the crow's nest. This sits kind of flush to this black piece here. Okay. And then we're supposed to have a telescoping inner tube. But you can see trying to mash this into the inner tube is already smashed up those fins. I can smash it in there, and I guess that's the way I'm supposed to do it, but if that pops out, well, then you can't telescope up. And that inner tube, let's take it off of its oh, look, oh, there, look. Oh, there's the inner tube right there. Oh, I exposed the inner tube, and you see how, okay, I smashed that down in there. I guess I could smash it all the way down there. And now, oh look, now I can telescope it. And then I have to tighten up this thing again. I kind of feel like it's better to set the outer base all the way down. Let's see what's what we got down here. So we'll take that out, and it's kind of tricky because autofocus. Alright, so you can see that it goes down, and that autofocus is crap. And there's a little bit of a lift, a little tab in there to push on the inner tube, the inside tube, so that you'll, I think, be able to handle it. You've got your set screw here, and I was like, okay, well, that's not how it's set up. That's not how it's shown in the marketing, but I think that works better. So you'll just have you'll have the tube set all the way down, and instead of this inner tube popping like there, it's like a tapeworm coming out your butt, that that'll force, dropping it all the way down will force that inner tube up. Okay, that I'm happy with that. But I'm not happy with this cord holder crow's nest piece here. I'll probably make something, 3D print something new for that, because that's either going to be floppy or, yeah, not really something. I like the way the Dremel had it. It also had a little key wrench holder in the crow's nest and a little thing for the for like the drill bits. So I think that this piece can be modified a bunch. Okay, so that's the shaft, the tubes. All right, so we put the set screw in there, we get our little shaft up, and then we're moving. All right, so now let's talk about the problem with not supporting the existing rotary tools, and how to fix that. All right, this is going to be a long bit and a little bit technical, and yeah, maybe, yeah. So and then there's some other problems too with this thing. Okay, hold on. Having 4 compatible tools only, and like the new one with the foot pedal and stuff like that, those are not compatible. It's like, oh, but that was a good one, I wanted that one. Not compatible. Why is that? Because of the threading in this this connector piece. This is, of course, made in China, right? So we got metric stuff. So this is an M18, 18 millimeter threading here, and the 18 millimeter threading has a 2.5 pitch. And if you're familiar with Fusion and some other CAD software, you can make a custom pitch, and you don't have to have the ISO standard pitch, but they went with the ISO standard, so maybe you can find some other workaround. And your flexi shaft from the legacy rotary tool, the P460, has also a metric threading, and this is a 14 millimeter 1.5 pitch threading. So obviously that's not going to fit in there. So what you have to do is you have to use your CAD skills and have maybe a 3D printer which is going to cost you another couple $100, and then make a sleeve so that this will fit into this, some kind of adapter. And I have 1 degree in computer-aided design and another degree in construction, civil technology, stuff like that. So my day job is on CAD all day, mostly. Then I got to go to the job site and check stuff. But yeah, so I could figure it out. But I don't think that is the case for everyone. Alright, so here are my prototypes. So I started out with a rough prototype, trying to make an adapter using calipers to figure out the size of my legacy flexi shaft, what Dremel calls a flexi shaft. This is about I forgot this is about 18 millimeters here diameter. This is about 20, so it's got a taper of about 2 millimeters. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I can just do a compression fitting, and but I miscalculated my this diameter, so I made this one too big. It was just a mistake, but that's how we learn. And then I started doing sleeves, trying to figure out what the threading was. And the 18 millimeter, because 14 millimeter has maybe 2 or 3 thread types. There's like a 2, I think, and a 1.5, and I think maybe an ultrafine, a 1. I think 12 has ultrafine. Pretty sure 12. Almost certain. But anyway, it turns out, yeah, it's a 1.5 inside and a 2.5 on the outside. So I was like, oh, okay. So then I tested it out and I said, oh, okay, let's see if that fits. There we go. And we, oh, look, it fits in there. And then we got to get this threading onto here, and it does fit, because I've already tested it. But I wanted something like this, because we need something back here to make sure that the piece doesn't slide out. And yeah, let's take that off. So we needed something here to make sure that it wouldn't rotate while we're using it. And we wanted it to like fall into place here and stuff. So, and we had this little notch here is for like holding down the lock on the rotary tool. So this is what we had to match, and I used the calipers and the depth to check the depth there. I was like, oh, okay, what's that? There's a little stick on there to tell you the depth, and you're like, oh, that's 6 millimeters. Okay. So you figured it out, and I came up with this. Dun, 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 dun. And this works, and there's a couple of, this was my second attempt, third attempt. The taper on here, on this bit here on front is, could be a little bit better. This bit here, but it sits well. It's got that chamfered edge right there. And this is the right threading, a 2.5, and the inside is a 1.5 14 mil. So this is a piece. This is 20 millimeters. The inside is 18 down there at the bottom. And so this is my adapter. Do you think you can make this? If you think you can make this and you have the legacy rotary tools, then go ahead and buy this hobby station. If you're like, oh man, that's a whole bunch of crap that I gotta figure out how to do, well then do not buy, or unless you want to go buy all the new rotary tools. How many rotary tools do you need? I need all of them. Okay, well, you only got 2 hands. So, first, step 1. Take your flexi shaft and screw it into your, or screw your adapter into your flexi shaft, whichever way you want to do it. There it goes. It screws that in there. You see, and you got to get your bit in there, which is another thing that I'm not happy about. But okay, so you got that in there, and it looks pretty. I mean, look at that. It's 20. Probably could have been better, but that's it. Okay, and then you take this and you set the back there in the back, and the front there in the front, and then you tighten that down. Da, 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 da. Yay! Now you got yourself an adapter. Now you can use your old rotary tool with this new hobby station. Okay, we went through a whole bunch. I think I got this on about 2 weeks ago. And I had to go through all, it took me a while to see how that could have been tapered a little bit more. But yeah, And you got your stop here. Which brings me to the next problem. And hopefully there will be a solution to this, because it just requires, hopefully, them just releasing the new chuck. Alright, so let's look at this tool change. So now we got it all mounted up, fixed in there, and let's give it a go. Oh, look, it's working. Woo, yeah. I need to set that. And we can crank it. Alright. Now, we have our nice, easy accessing slot here. We can change out the bit like this. There we go. No, wrong way. There we go, like that. And then we take out the bit and we swap it out. Oh yeah, that's good. But we do still need to do the wrench. A little wrench. But the new tools have a tool-free chuck here thing. I was like, oh, okay, that's good, because I really like my Dremel chuck that I could just hold the lock and just twist it with my hands, and it's just like any other kind of chuck. I was like, oh, you got it, Ruben. You got the. Did you get it? You got the Ryobi Multi-Pro rotary chuck? Oh yeah. I got that one with fits standard rotary tools. Oh, that's good. Then you're all set, aren't you? No, I'm not. And you know why? Because this is for a Dremel, compatible with Dremel accessories. Oh, thanks, Ryobi. $10 doesn't work on Ryobi. Wow, thanks. Maybe I should just go buy a Dremel. Don't buy this if you have Ryobi products. Now we have to wait for Ryobi. I keep calling it Ryobi. It's in Japanese, it's 2 syllables. Ryobi. But, yeah, Americans. Now we have to wait for them to release the tool-free chuck, which works, hopefully, on the legacy threading. And I didn't even check what that threading was, but, yeah. Maybe it's a 12. So, yeah, that's where we are with that. So, you can set it up like this, but you still need, and yeah, I don't even know about the new rotary tools with the tool-free stuff. I know that the new one of this design has the knob switched over here and the on-off over here, and it's a little bit more tapered along the sides. And there's another one with the foot control thing. It's like, oh wow, those are pretty cool. Are they compatible with this Hobby Station? Not really. No, unless they put out the adapters. Oh, now we make them all compatible. So okay, so that's that. And finally, you're like, oh, okay, well, we got this set up. We're doing some wood projects. We got wood projects. All right, good. All right, so for the final bit. Well, maybe not the final problem. So it comes with what do they call it? Dust management with integrated vacuum capability, and they give you this adapter here. It pops in right there. Oh, that's good. All right, good, cool. I'm ready to go. Here's my adapter. Here's a suction tube from my Ryobi vacuum. Oh crap! That doesn't actually attach. Okay, that was just here's a hose. Here's my Ryobi hose. Oh crap! That doesn't even attach. Oh, maybe we stick the hose in there straight. Oh no, that doesn't work either. So now we got to go get a new adapter or some way to use the compatibility for the dust collection. So back to the Home Depot. And what'd you get, Reuben? Oh, you got one of those adapters? Yeah, I got the adapter, the rigid adapter. It's all TTI, so they're making money. But yeah, that's what. And this one, oh look, this is a little bit soft. Oh, that's good. Oh, if this were a little bit soft, maybe it would work, but it's not. It's hard as hell. And so then we got to shove this whole big ass adapter in there. And then we can take our hose, our Ryobi hose, and stick that in there. Oh, kind of rubber. There's a softer. Okay, there it goes. There. Now I've got a compatible dust compatibility collection of compatibility. Capability of the compatibilities. So, yeah. That's kind of crap too. So that's my experience with the Ryobi Hobby Station. I like this. I really like the base. I like the flippity do. I like the inclusion of this little fence. You know, it's just a little bit of tin. But yeah, it's nice. It's a little bit heavy. I like that. The mounting points are, you know, this is all plastic. But yeah, it's a good little station if you are a pro hobbyist. If you can figure out the workarounds to fix their product. As it is, if you're just getting into like making Gundams or doing something with like I do, make models and crap, then maybe you're pro hobby. But if you're just getting into it, you don't know how to fix this stuff. You'll buy it, it's like, oh, I can't use it with the thing. Well, then what the hell? You're just gonna have a thing that, you know, you can't use. You'd have to go buy some more rotary tools and stuff. In this setup, you can use it as a drill press, a really soft drill press, and like a vise to hold your tools and stuff. But it's just like the Ryobi one, but with a better base. And that's why I said at the beginning, is this $50 worth of better base? Yeah, that's something you gotta figure out for yourself. And all the modifications that you're gonna have to do to it if you want to use your old stuff. Yeah. So, would I recommend this? No, don't. No. If I knew that if I knew the person was able to modify it, then yes. It's like, oh, okay, well, you know, it's going to be a challenge, but for a beginner, for someone who's like little children, I don't know if they're going to be able to do this. So, yeah. Yeah, any questions, well, I guess drop them down there in the comments. If you have Ryobi friends, you know, warn them against this, or, you know, link them the video and see what they say. Any Ryobi people listening, why did you do this? Was it just a money grab? Was it like, oh, we wanted to provide a challenge for the DIY home? Oh, is that right? Or why didn't you provide an adapter? Yeah. Alright, guys, that was it. It's your boy. It's your boy, Robert. Yeah. Alright, talk to you guys later. Kampai, bye-bye.